Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. Club. And today I come to you from a really unusual location. I'm down here at the CBD in Sydney, about 100 metres from Circular Quay, from the water's edge. And I'm in a place called Underwood Lane. As you can see, this is Underwood Lane, so I'll just pan around and show you Underwood Lane. So it's just a very small lane, an insignificant sort of landmark. But let me show you a little bit more about this historical place to give you a greater appreciation of my beautiful city of Sydney. The buildings here in Underwood Lane are the exchanges, the telecom or Telstra exchanges. So the key telephone exchanges are here in Underwood Lane. So this is where all the switches and all the central intelligence is for the telecommunications network here in Sydney. A very important location, and as you can see, there are just no windows, no balconies, no access to either of these buildings. It's all very highly secure. But the best part of all is there's a plaque on the wall here, and I read the plaque, and the plaque says, and I'll allow you to read it as well with me, it's the site of Australia's first commercial shipyard, established by James Underwood in 1798. So this area here was the location for the first shipyard in Sydney. When the first settlers came, this is where they built their ships. This is where they repaired their ships. So this is a very, very historical place and an important place. And hence the name of this laneway, the Underwood Lane, is because of James Underwood, who was the person who established the shipyard. But when we move a little bit further around the laneway, all of a sudden we see this magnificent horizontal structure, a tree, a huge blackwood gum tree, which has been placed horizontally just above the lane. And let's go a little bit closer so you can see it. It is unusual, and it links both of the buildings, and you'd wonder why. Why would you have a massive tree highlighted in this area of Sydney? Let's go all the way to the other end, and as you can see,
Hey, James.
copy.
If we yourself or Toga on Gate 5, mate, just stand sort of inside. We're going to leave the gate open, just make sure no one comes in there.
Copy. Yeah, so as you can see, there's some plaques on the wall here identifying some of the history of this area. And there you have it. There are the magnificent roots of this tree, beautifully suspended between the buildings. What an awesome artwork this is. Look at that. I'll just get below it and just show you the roots looking up to the sky. And once again, that tree horizontally positioned in this laneway. It's just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, what is this tree doing here? So when we go further down here, there's a plaque which says that because this was the area of the first shipyard and the first fleet and the early development of this area, this artwork here basically symbolises how this area was pre-settlement. And this tree was one of many, many trees that would have been here, that would have been felled to build the ships and to build the supply the shipyard with timber for the ships. And it's a reflection. It's a moment of reflection where we can reflect on our past and acknowledge the impact that white settlement has had on the environment and on this area of Sydney. So this whole area would have been full of these sorts of trees, which are beautiful, and it's a historical area. And so there it is. So the water's edge would have been very close to here, around this building, and a beautiful landmark in Sydney. Anyway, let's finish off. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, get to know Sydney, because it is a beautiful place.